G'day, mate. Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included with me, JD. And here we are, throwing Crisis, like, straight in the deep end. We're going to fry his brain, because I'm hoping he gets something back. He keeps taking damage from running the glass forge over and over and over. And it gets a little bit hot, it turns out. So, I'm hoping he gets the regenerative... No. He got the I can move crap around the base better trait, which doesn't really help us at all. So, well, okay, he's been upgraded, that's fine. What's the plan for this episode? So the plan for this episode is a couple of things going on. First off, I went and hit open door. I went and looked up how I did this previously in my other videos. So I'll link to that up in the top. Hang on, let me just think about this real quickly so I don't block a dupe in. I went and looked up how I did this in my tutorial video. I'll link to that up in the top right hand corner. How I set up this infectious polluted oxygen vent. So literally I'm just going to basically copy the same thing. The idea is we can ship in regolith and then we can get out clay. Now clay we can turn into ceramic down in here. We are still trying to heat up our ice ever so slowly, and we're still trying to make as many... Martin. Oh, you built yourself in, Martin. That's bad. Actually, priority 1. Because that way the only person that will do it will be Martin, because he's going to be the closest. Out you get, Martin. So, I've set up a whole pile of things to get done this episode. In the background, you know, it's fairly minor stuff like sweeping up all the oil that we seem to have dumped all over the ground, reversing these. So what I actually want to do is I want to put in I want to put in the air locks on this side. We can just mirror that from there to there. I need to dig out those tiles. Yeah, just mirroring these from one side to the other. In the meantime, I do need to brick this guy in. Again, mop. Are you still on? Oh, that explains it. So yeah, I need to brick this guy in so I can access it from the other side. And I'm just going to have to corner build these tiles in ever so slowly from... I did it again. Yep. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place, as you can tell. So I need to corner build this to get access from the other side, and the reason we're doing that is so I can put in this main transit tube. Muppet has dug himself in on this side instead. Out you get, Muppet. Tubes. I need that dug out. Yeah. Okay, so that's happening. We've got... What else? I'm making this water tank larger because this has no ice in it, which means it probably melted. I already see that this one no longer has polluted water in it, or polluted ice in it. So that probably melted as well. This one is nowhere near melting, but you know, we are melting ice slowly, which means they're going to start exploding all over the place. At the same time, this episode, we have this is my project for this episode. This episode, we have a copper volcano, so I want to get access to this, which means a number of things. One, I need to rearrange our power cables and our water pipes, so that's got to be done. Nope. We're going to bridge our clean water on there, which then means we go back to our water. That whole water pipe can now go away, and we're just going to spill it on the ground. We just don't care. And to get water into our electrolyzer build, we're just going to run it off this our heated loop. So I'm going to run cold water in here, which will probably get instantly dumped out. I don't know. And we're just going to take hot water into our electrolyzer loop. It really doesn't matter as long as it's got some sort of water in there. So that's the first thing we need to do. Second thing I need to do is I need to deconstruct you. Autosave. Deconstruct you and deconstruct you. I also need to look at our power. And that wire is going to have to go down there. And I'm just going to get rid of all of that. And actually, plumbing. I'm going to put a pincher pump down here, which should... No, not quite. Okay, that'll let us build all of that. Okay, that's done, that's done. Another mop command, because we've made another spill of crap everywhere. Can we please deconstruct this so we can get that built? That ladder's got to go up to there. So we can get that built. We need a bottle emptier. I need to press the right button. Bottle emptier there and there. And it also means I've decided this is going to be the bottom of the base. Subject to change. So I'm going to build that out of ceramic. There's no real reason. I probably don't have to worry about thermal shift. But I'm going to worry about it. So, yeah. As for our Copica Volcano, if we build some tiles around here, we can see that it's these 9 tiles here. So, first thing I want to do is plumbing, liquid event. Put a liquid event right there. Which now means I really want those pipes deconstructed now. So we just don't have... Well, all the water's going to flow out anyway. It's going to turn into ice and then maybe unturn into ice. So yeah, it's mostly fine. I want to get more of that ceramic. And build that in like that. And we just ran out of ceramic. That's not a good sign. Deconstruct buildings. Those ladder tiles need to go as well, because power, we're going to cool these, obviously, with steam turbine. More ceramic tiles, but this can just be igneous rock. It shouldn't really matter. Deconstruct buildings, priority 9. I didn't tell those power wires to deconstruct. They need to go as well. We need 5 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means the entrance is going to be right about there. And again... Well, hang on. Let's do this first. So I want a waterlock entry. Should be pretty common, you know, pretty obvious by now that I'm really a fan of my waterlocks. Deconstruct buildings, pro 9. All those can go away. All those can go away. Okay. Then I also need to make this airtight. Which we're going to do, and we're going to do... Sorry, I had to clear my throat. We're going to do this one a little bit differently. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to brick in this whole section. No, I can't brick those ones in just yet. And I heard printables. Okay, I need to take on... So I need to take on a couple more dupes. Both sacrifices and non-sacrifices. And I need somebody who can do operating. So you're going to be my next duplicate, which means I'm going to grab a name from Patreon, and I'm going to thank Stinson. Oop, without the full stop on the end. Stinson, thank you so much for supporting the channel. As always, mate, it's very, very much appreciated. The good news is you'll probably survive longer than any other dupes. Well, possibly. In this particular game. So we're going to move Stinson down to this schedule. Where are we? Stinson. Stop it. Which means a couple of other things. Priorities. Stinson, I want you to do operating. That's going to be your task in life. Stinson right here. Tinkering first. We're going to give him a tinkering hat. We also need to go to consumables and say, hey, Stinson, don't worry about eating the crappy food. Here at the bottom, we need you to not eat meal ice and don't eat the mushrooms either. Just have the good food. Oh, and we need to let you through the doors. Stinson can now have access. Copy the settings onto that door. And this is going to be your bed, Stinson. Yes, Patreon duplicates take a little bit longer to set up, I guess. But that should be you done. So, all the base, Stinson. Good luck. Hope you live a long life. You should. I'm giving you all the perks. And a hat. And you get a ponytail. We're just going to leave it there. Research. That's the next thing in the research. So we might as well get that. I still have a small battery. And that's still running? Yep, okay. Get rid of that stuff. Okay. Alrighty. It's all set to 9, so I'm sort of trying my hardest to get stuff done. Crank the speed back up. Mop, because that's dangerous. We also want to dig through here, please. Yeah, leaving stuff in your waterlogs is not a good idea. So I want to sweep up this stuff. I want to mop up this stuff. I want to sweep up the half a ton worth of ice. Yeah, it is half a ton's worth. Same with that. That's 1.2 tons worth. Yep, that's got to go as well. So sweep up this crap. Get these tiles built in. I need to build that tile in as well. We need to sweep the inside of this, which they won't be able to access, but that's fine. Sweep that, sweep that, sweep that. I want to crude oil, 49, auto bottle, copy settings down there. Okay. There's obviously one little bit of power wire that we can't do. Okay, so I want to build this in. I'm going to build it in because once it's built in, you automatically get a vacuum because there's no way for the air to get in and out. That's still not deconstruct. Plumbing. I also want a bottle emptier there and there. So yeah, we're going to build it in with tiles, and then once we've got a water lock in here, we'll then send dupes in to like dig out everything, clear out everything, and you know, we should be good from there. Oh, we've got steam. Yes, we have steam. I also want to deconstruct you before you overheat. 62 degrees. That overheats really fast. And unfortunately, this is still 22 degrees. You're meant to be doing... Oh! These never got finished. Conveyor rail. We can ship our coal to here. And then I want you to do ceramic, which we're going to do on a conveyor loader. Get rid of those 2 tiles. Power, conductive wire. I'm just going to run from there. That was made out of lead, wasn't it? We're out of lead. That's not a good sign. We need an oil biome to dig out. We did this one. Oh, there's a little bit of lead down here. But I don't want that oil to drop any lower. So... we can dig out that. Can we dig out that? We can dig out that and then come back and get the rest of it. That's meant to be set to off. Off, please. Thank you. Okay, so we need to get some more lead, which is going to be up here. Which means, first things first, I probably need to make this oil tank slightly larger than what it is currently. Dupes, dig out those 4 rows. And mafic rock, do we have... mafic rock. Okay, mafic rock it is. I'm going to bring you down. Yeah, this is a build task. This is a dig task. 2 different duplicates do that, so it shouldn't interfere too much. That's done. We're dumping some oil in there, some oil in there. Actually, you're abyssalite. I don't need to dig any of that up. We can just leave that as pure abyssalite. That tile needs to go. Actually, resources. Manufactured material. 2 tons of plastic. That's not a lot. You don't have... Ooh. Oh, I made these out of copper. That was a mistake. We're going to set one of you to emergency. Power. Natural gas. Out of gold. That was definitely a mistake. Come on. How long does it take to deconstruct something? That probably doesn't help. Disable auto repair. Is that the issue? You guys are trying to repair shit rather than just deconstruct it. Starvation. Happy. Happy with the starvation. Over and over and over. Come on, just rip it out. Nope. I need to put Atmo suits in here. Well, actually, not really. Power. Disable auto repair. Disable auto repair. Just rip it out. Yeah. Power. Natural gas generator. Out of gold. Just one at least. Get the system back up and running. Because I need to be able to refine metals. And also keep heating up this ice. And set you to do... agricultural? Nope. Scalding. Yeah. Crisis likes doing the glass. And it keeps burning up because of it. And unfortunately my insulated ceramic pipe keeps cracking because we keep making steam right here. Crisis, you just disable the building. You're about to die. It's 110 degrees, right where that wire is. Because there's glass right there. Yeah. Yeah, we need some more temp shift plates. We'll get back to that in a second. So that's being done. This is not being done. Okay, those 2 tiles. Those 4 tiles. We want you to do crude oil, brainine, auto bottle. Copy the settings into there. We need to mop out this water. And that water. We need that tile, those tiles, all those tiles gone as well. Yep. Slowly. Okay, that's that done. that's that done. I was doing water locks. No, none of them are overflowed yet. Good. This side is now sealed up, which means all of that can go. All of that can go. Nobody wants to build those two tiles, so we're going to get them built manually. We get to mop up more spills. Would have been nice if you could have convinced the liquid actually... Hang on, how much liquid's in the tile? 300 grams, not worth it. Would have been nice if you could have convinced the liquid to like flow down to where we actually needed it. That would have been really handy. Instead it's going to fall in there, which is like already over full. Alright. We're up to 3 tons worth of plastic, which means... plastic ladders. Probably 5? Plastic ladder, probably 9, because I do need this ladder done. Along with this fire pole. There we go. That should speed up our mobility a little bit at least. Natural gas generators are running. I don't need this one technically anymore. Alright. 2 more tiles. This is the only problem. It gets really, really slow towards the end. To get the last couple of tiles in here. It is set to priority 9. We want one of them there. I know we don't have enough materials. It's fine. Insulated pipe. There. To there. To there. Okay. That's that done. No. We're gonna cancel that one building. I want to get all this done first. Because otherwise I just can't get access from the bottom. Alright, we need to put in those tiles. And then I just need one more tile. And I also need these to fill up. Yeah, 8 kilos of oxygen in that one tile, which we're about to probably destroy. No, I'm probably going to have to build a tile. Actually, we'll see what happens. You were destroyed it. Okay, I need to build a tile there as well, I think. No, it should be alright. It should be alright. Okay. Crap, they took the tiles out below first. It's raining water, which we're instantly turning into ice. Yeah. Because we dumped ice up here and we keep making glass. And it's finally melting things. Can we... No? Okay, fine. Alright, you're back up and running. Like, this is what I'm waiting on. There was oil there. Okay. Alright. Let's start with simple jobs. That can go away. Four tiles above, 3 tiles below. Put in one that's made out of igneous rock. 4, 3, igneous rock. 7 tiles again. Now, this over here is crude oil that is frozen. I do not want to dig up the frozen crude oil, if at all possible. because if I dig things up, they halve in mass. And honestly, I would much prefer to keep the extra mass of crude oil, if at all possible. It just means I'm going to have to wait a little while for it to melt. Oh, don't drag over the autosave, Jenny. Oh, no, that bug finally got fixed. That's right. I keep forgetting. I'm going to build out this way. So don't touch the shiny crude oil. That's shiny. Yep, the digging crew's here. We need a priority 9, 2 tiles. 2 tiles, because I do not want to get any of the dupes stuck. We can dig out all of that. We can dig out that. That's brine ice, that can stay. We're going to keep taking... No, out of igneous rock. We're going to keep taking this up to... That's all the same biome still. 7 tiles. Just dig all of that out. Yeah, that should keep them busy for a little while. Professor. Okay, I need to get enough oil down here that this pitcher pump is back in commission. Can we just mop up all this, please? Nobody wants to do this? Nobody wants to repair it. I'm gonna hit yellow priority. Still nobody wants to repair it. I'm guessing we don't have any ceramic. No, we don't. Cultivated soil. Nope. Yeah, clay. Priority 5. Yeah, I just need somebody to put... Yeah, somebody to put clay in there. We'll ship it down here, and we'll get some ceramic. We have steam. We're creating free power, sort of. And obviously, I never put an Atmo sensor in there. Bad JD. I'm wasting power with this pump just going and probably pumping a whole lot of basically nothing. Yeah. Okay. So I still really need this ice to melt. That's still a pretty big priority. Oh, speaking of priorities, we have our printing bot. Because I'm not paying attention. Guess what? We're taking on another duplicate. It is a new month. Do we have... Okay. No, we don't. Oh. Do I have a Discord name? Because that's normally what I do. I take people's Discord names. So I normally, if you're considering becoming a Patreon, link your Discord. Sorry, I apologize. Hopefully I'll cut that out in the editing. We're going to take on Travoldo, except it's going to be he's going to be called Kazrith? Kazrith. Because he has really good operation skills. Although, sort of the point where I'd like multi-talented dupes for the main base. No, we're going to bring him in. Kazrith, thank you so much for supporting the channel. It is very much appreciated, very much helps. Every penny that goes towards supporting the channel stays with the channel. So anything you guys donate basically goes to making these videos bigger and better. It's one of the reasons why, if you look at the resolution, we've actually gone up in resolution. We're now at 1440p because one of the last Patreon purchase, whatever you want to call it, was a larger monitor, which meant I could record in higher resolution. We need to turn off that, and we need to turn off that. We need doors. Kazreth can have access to both doors. He can have a bed. Oh, he's already been assigned to a different bed. That one, he can be assigned to a table. Yep. I'm gonna run out of brooms. Skills. You got skills. Did you get a hat? Hang on. Priorities. Skills. You got a hat as well. You should be good to go, I hope. We're still waiting for more crude oil. We're getting there slowly. And yeah, we're out of ceramic. That's our issue. So I need this filled, please. Do we not have any clay? Cultivated soil. Oh no, we got lots of clay. There we go. There's 4 tons of it right there. Just take it and go put it in the conveyor loader. Oh, that's what I need. Allow manual use. Boom. Everybody wants to fill it. Excellent. Okay. Crisis, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. Trash cot. Right there. You can't decide what to do, and you're gonna die. And you're not even a sacrifice. You're literally the only person injured. Literally, in the whole base. You are the only person injured. We can't trust you with anything. I need to mop that up before that causes me a mess. You're done. Bad design flaw. I really like to put a roof on it so I can't accidentally have stuff go everywhere. I need a high pressure vent right there. I need to hook that up. I need to hook that power cable into a something. You know what? You can go straight to there. Look, Joe Watt's going to take care of you. You've received medical treatment. Receive treatment. Yep. Your health goes up 75 per cycle. So you'll be okay in a cycle and a bit. Alright, so we're now bringing clay. We're now making ceramics. Ceramics going to get dumped out here. You are not set up with refined metal, aluminium. I have no idea how much aluminium. 5 tons. It should be heaps. He says, knowing full well he'll probably burn through the whole lot and then go, where's all my aluminium? 1 ton. Okay. See, industrial bricks are noisy. That might do us. No, we can still take a little bit more liquid. That'll do. Okay. Mop. That. Oh, I need these tiles built. I need the ceramic. Okay. Other problems. Temp shift plates. Let's put down some more temp shift plates, hoping that Crisis no longer fries himself. Hopefully. We're just going to cover the whole area in temp shift plates. That'll do us. Alright, we've dug out that. Let's dig out that row. Let's just dig out all those 3 rows. Diggers are going nuts. We're going to get a decent amount of lead. Refined metal. Lead, 32 tons already. Do not make you out of steel. Out of lead, please. I like my steam turbines out of lead. It's way cheaper. Okay. So, now that's done, other priorities that need to be done. Well, other things we need to do whilst we wait, pretty much. We need to dig up that row. And I'm going to dig up those two, because I can. Alright, I need to take power. Heavy watt conductive plate. Made out of lead. I am probably going to change this over for gold later. But for right now, I just need it built. So, we need to put in some conductive wire. Like that. Like that. Like that. Heavy conductive wire, because this has not exactly the nicest decor on it, and unfortunately it's going to be running through some of the nicer parts of the base, which I really wish I could avoid, but you know, you can't always. I'm going to run that to there, then to there, then to there, there, join that there. So, deconstruct power wires. Get rid of that one, get rid of that one, get rid of those two, that whole row. That's a door. Oh, crap, I can't go through doors. Up and over the door. Where are we? Power, wire, deconstruct. That can go, that can go. And then we still need 3 bits of ceramic, which is like 1,200 kilos worth of ceramic. And you make 100 kilos at a time. A little while. Ice is slowly warming up. That was ceramic being shipped out, which is hopefully warming up the ice as well. And I really wish I put some automation on these guys, just so they would slightly less annoying. Probably now, because that plastic's getting really hot. And it will melt and give us naphtha, which I don't want in this room at all. You don't have access. Please just come get this and get out. And you can exit. But you can't come in. No, that's... Ooh, that's enter, but not leave. Other way around. That way. Cool. Alright, fix that problem. Alright, where were we? They're not done. They're not done. All the deconstruction tasks are priority 5. We want them to be priority 9, please. I know we're playing the 9 game. I know the 9 game is a bad thing, but you know, sometimes you just need to get stuff done. Speaking of things I want to get done, let's get rid of those. The biggest problem with a heavy watt conductive wire is, I believe, yeah. So I need an electrical engineer to actually lay it out. Which means I need somebody who has this trait. Which I'm short on duplicates that have the electrical engineering trait. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of operators at all. This is why I'm looking for a couple. Yeah, I'm looking for a couple also to keep the industrial brick running. Starvation. Happy. It's always happy. Happy doesn't like eating. It's fine. Alright, what do we have as your... Bottle emptier. That doesn't need to be yellow anymore. I'm just so used to the yellow being on now. Oh, it's done. It's done. Okay. So. Next job. We want to come in here, deconstruct buildings. I want to get rid of all these. This means that we're going to start off with a vacuum. So we're going to have a vacuum prepped and ready to go. The other thing I'm going to need is I'm going to need oil in this room. So this is like a multi-stage thing. So first off, I need to get a vacuum. Done that. Next thing I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to put down a couple of bottle empties. Probably 9. Yeah. Like that. And I'm going to want to dump a whole lot of oil in this room. Which is okay because this pitcher pump is now accessible again. So we want liquid, crude oil, Pro 9, enable auto bottling, copy settings there and there. No pending deliveries. Half at 22. Nothing. Nothing. I think it's because I only have one pitcher pump. Yeah, I think it's because I just have the one pitcher pump. So you know what? We're just going to cover our bases. And I'm just going to put in a couple of pitcher pumps. Because I'm going to need... And there's a significant amount of oil in just these 3 tiles, so it spreads right the way across. But yeah, I want to try and get one side done before we start, like... Actually, I can dig through to there. Yeah, so we'll dig out that to give us a bit more room to work. I just realised I need a storage bin for phosphorite, because I don't have a storage bin for phosphorite. Okay, so... If above 0, turn on the pumps. Yep, I need to vacuum this room out. Then we can get in here. Dig out those 2 tiles. I'm gonna make a vacuum. Because I don't want this carbon dioxide or that carbon dioxide spilling into my nice, pretty natural gas tank. So we're just gonna build in a couple of tiles and destroy that little bit of carbon dioxide. Okay, that's done. Can we stop jumping around, please? Anybody? Caretaker. There we go. Professor Bro. And... Come on. Cold damage straight away. Do I have molten glass in here that's cooled all the way down? That's the issue. Alright. How much oil do we have in here? 400. This is 13 tiles across, so I need a... Probably about that much. Stinson just picked up 240 kilos, which was, from looks of it, all he can carry. Okay, that's finally fixed. So we're going to re-enable that, because I still want more glass, because I want to finish this off, you know, from like 3 episodes ago. Martin. I'm trying to do 3 things at once. Okay. Martin, dump your oil and... Deconstruct. No, you don't actually have oil on you, so that can also be deconstructed right here. Okay, so that's that problem done. Alright, next problem we're going to have is I'm going to want to auto sweeper. Add a steel. Yes, I'm going to try and sweep up the copper that's at like 2,000 degrees, I think. The copper that's going to come out at 2,206 degrees. Yeah, we're going to try and sweep that up with an auto sweeper because I really don't want my dupes in here playing with it. So, shipping. I want an auto sweeper. I want to make it out of steel. It reaches 4 tiles away, which means right about here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go one more tile. So right about there. Next thing I want is I want a conveyor loader. I again want it made out of steel. Right there. Power. I just want a little piece of ground right there. What I set to in... Oh. Yeah, set that back down. Shipping. No. Automation. Automation wire. Iron should be hot. Oh, it should be able to deal with the heat. Yep, I want 2 clock sensors. There and there. Hopefully. I'm sort of making up a little bit of this as I go. At the same time, we want new pedals. We're going to bring in a... Where am I up to? I'm up to... Nina, I think. Yep. Nina! Thank you for watching. As always, I've seen you in the comments for a very, very long time. Welcome to the colony. I hope you live a long life. If not, hope at least it's an interesting life. We're going to give you the skills of tidying. Yeah, there's a theme going on here. We're trying to tidy up the map bit by bit. At the same time, priorities. You know what? I'm not even changing it. I'm just going to let it go. Before I forget again, agricultural, phosphorite, sweep only. Dig out those 2 tiles so you can actually see the sweep flags. Okay, so where are we up to? We're up to there. No, I'm also up to research. JD, go research that stuff. Alright, utilities. Temp shift plates. Out of iron ore. Hopefully, no. Out of... Alright. What are our materials that we have heaps of that we have no use for? We have igneous rock, granite, sedimentary rock, and obsidian. So let's search for rock. Sedimentary rock has a heat capacity of 0.2. Bad. Igneous rock has a heat capacity of 1. Obsidian has a heat capacity of 0.2. Granite has a heat capacity of 0.7. Sandstone, on the off chance, has a heat capacity of 0.8. Okay, so we wanted, which rock was it? Igneous, I want to say. Igneous rock. So we're going to make temp shift plates out of igneous rock. Because we've got lots of it. All the way through there. Now, dupes can't reach these ones yet, because I don't want to set the volcano off just yet. Conveyor rail out of... This is a copper volcano, so I can't use copper. So we're going to use iron ore. I want to go... really want to ship from right to left. Do I want to rebuild everything on the other side? Sure. Alright, we still need the conveyor rail in there anyway. You're then going to go up, through there, out to there, and that's where you're going to be accessible. Power. I want a power transformer in there, which means we can run our heavy watt wire in, and then I can just use normal crappy wire to run the couple of pieces of machinery I'm going to have in here. What else do we need in here? That's pretty much it, actually. If I'm going to move them to the other side, we're just going to have to rebuild them anyway. So we just need these temp shift plates done, because they're going to take a while. At the same time, I need to hook up our plumbing, like so. Because we're going to want to fill this room, obviously, with a whole bunch of liquid. We're going to sweep out that tile as well. I have no idea. Yeah, I think all that can be swept up. Alright, so I need to get all these tiles built. Analyze. Priority 9. Not that anybody can actually get in there and analyze it just yet. But, you know, as soon as it's uncovered, they can. Gold amalgam? Yeah, gold amalgam, that'll do. Mop again, priority 9, that. And I'm also going to build in 2 blocks there, just in case the oil starts to overflow. Because we're going to put in another row of bricks. Dig out that. Dig out that. That's abyssalite. Yeah, we're just going to dig out this whole... We're going to dig out this whole meteorite crater. I can't remember what they're called. Boulder. That's what they're called. Starvation. 2 of them. It's both Happy and Yat the Fearless. So, skills for Yat is Athletics 6. And Happy skills is... He's down -1, so he's just slow. We still have meal ice, 14,000 calories. Yeah, we still got plenty of meal ice. Maybe not quite enough, but, you know, some. Oh, wow. All our fish have evolved. Oh, there was another fish that just hatched. Yeah, I need to do something about a fish farm. Not today, but I do need to do something about a fish farm. High stress. Nah, yeah, it's only at 81%. He's fine. Okay, temp shift plates are done. We're going to put in the next 2. At the same time, we're going to dig all of that out. Because this is all we should need. That's where the auto sweeper is going to go. That's where the conveyor loader is going to go. Deconstruct, get rid of those power wires. I need this deconstructed, guys, so I can put in the rest of it. It's a... Yeah. Lots and lots of tubes. A lot to do. Many hands make sure it works. Something like that. Which means... Hang on, liquid pipe. I can join those 2 together. And start throwing liquid in. It's currently dormant, which is probably a good thing. I need you to be able to reach to there. I need you there. Whoop. Can people stop walking through my loader? You can go away. You can go away. I need a clock sensor in there. I need a clock sensor there. I need automation, which was made out of lead, which was probably a bad idea because that crap will melt. I have to be able to... No, it should be alright. It should be alright if I made it out of copper. Temp shift plates. Those ones as well. Brilliant. Deconstruct. Buildings. 39. All of that. Automation. Deconstruct. 39. All of that. I need to corner block that in so I can put in a couple more temp shift plates. Somebody peed in the water. Somebody peed in the water. Move debris storage. Priority 8. All of that. If you're not building these temp shift tiles, you're sweeping the crap out. Sweep 8. Sweep 8. And we still have a vacuum in here, which is perfect. It means that when this all starts turning to steam, it won't interfere. No, I already have a clock sensor. Can I please just click on the clock sensor? Okay, clock sensor. I'm going to turn you on for just a little bit of the cycle. Like the tiniest amount. 0.6. Right there. And then I'm going to set this guy up to sort of be like 12 hours later. So, partway through the day, the auto sweeper will turn on and load up the conveyor loader. And at the exact opposite end of the day, the conveyor loader will start actually shipping out materials. And the idea is we can sit the copper in the liquid for as long as possible. So it's going to sit in the oil. Okay, oil has a pretty poor thermal conductivity and a poor specific heat capacity. Water has... That's a temp shift plate. Water has way higher specific heat capacity and... Click the right thing, JD. Not Ethan. Oil. So yeah, water's way better than oil. But the problem is the water will turn to steam. Steam has a pretty poor thermal conductivity with the debris on the ground. So the idea is the hot copper is going to sit in the oil and the oil is going to stay as oil. And then the oil is going to transfer its heat in the temp shift plates, which is going to transfer their heat, the heat into the steam in the room, run these steam turbines, cool down everything, and then we'll cool down the steam into water and then dump it back in the room. That's the idea at least. We're going to copy those settings, put them in there, and then we're going to run you for the exact opposite time of the day. You need to run for a little while. You also need to run for a little while. Okay, that should do us. Now we just need this analyzed. It's finally done. Now I'm finally putting it down. That's an unreachable build. It is too. You know what? If tubes come and dig these 3 tiles out, then it'll probably be slightly more reachable. Mop. Get rid of that. Mop. That. Overheat damage? Active if it's above a... yeah, 200 odd degrees. I did it again. It's because it's basically a vacuum here. I should just priority 9. Just priority 9. Somebody come repair it. How... I don't even know how many materials you're looking for. It's cooling way down. Yeah, I went and made the room a vacuum. That'll do it every single time. Let's step the priority up. 1 on you. And 1 on you. And I also need a tile down here. Which is actually where I want to put all the light. High stress, 81%. You're fine. You're fine. You're just being built. Oh, crap. You're not heating up fast enough. Temp shift plate's 100 degrees, but this ice is just not transferring temperature. Okay, we're going to just disable you. Actually, no, I don't need to disable you. I can set you to send green signal if above. Some idiot never added the automation wire. Priority now, from there to there. Good job, idiot. Don't know who the hell that was. Thought there's no way this will have a problem unless you forget to. Yep. Alright, these are going to get fixed. We're going to have an atmosphere down here ever so slowly. And that'll fix that problem. Idiot. You're analyzed. You're going to be active in 30 cycles. So, we've got a cop event. We can't do anything with it, at least not for 30 cycles. You're going to actually ship out everything. Not that it's now going to matter. Pinch of pepper seeds. Do they not automatically go? That would be important. Probably. Pinch of pepper seeds are obviously not pinch of pepper nuts. Just to confirm. Yeah. So seeds. There we go. I think they're going to get picked up. Yeah, that's overheating pretty good. It's 16. Oh, that's right. Dupes can't get in. Good trick, Jetty. I did it again. This is what happens when you play Oxygen Not Included at... It's 4 AM. It's 4 AM. Also means when dupes are going to get fried. Yeah. Just build stuff really quickly. Scolding. Nina, you're fine. Run, quick, run. You're fine. Oh, Chris is in here. Really? Automation wire. Actually, it's turned off already. No power. How are you overheating if I never bother to hook up your power? How? What? Oh, did I melted the lead. That's how I did it. Wow, that fixed that problem. Yeah, you're a special type of broken. Alright, this is where I'm going to end the episode. I broke lots of things. It's perfectly fine. If this ice ever melts, we'll be fine. Everything will be perfect. I think repairing it is just not going to get us anywhere. Yeah, I'm just going to deconstruct. I'm going to go fix this between episodes because I screwed up really good. And we're just going to rebuild it. And yeah, I'm going to thank you guys for watching. Yeah, that's molten lead. Well, if I can convince that to heat up the ice, would be fine. Scolding. Yeah, alright. I'm done. Thank you guys for watching. Do hope you guys have enjoyed. I've even overpressurized this because I took my eyes off it. It's It's still sealed, so that's something. Professor, just deconstruct as you walk past. Thank you, mate. Alright, I'm out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. We have the copper vent for next time. At the same time, this one is full of liquid. But it's also ready to go, basically. The only thing I need to do is finish digging out and fill it full of regolith, which means a quick chip up here to get a whole pile of regolith to run this guy. But apart from that, it's up and running as well. And I have no idea what's in store for the next episode. Hopefully fixing some small overheating issues. Anyway, that's it. I'm out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.